Why travel insurance claims get rejected. Real reasons tourists are never told. Most people believe that once they buy travel insurance, they are protected, no matter what happens. That belief feels comforting, but it is dangerously incomplete. Every year, thousands of travelers file claims with full confidence, only to receive an email that changes everything. Your claim has been rejected. For many people, this moment is more stressful than the emergency itself. Claim rejections are not rare accidents. They are common, predictable, and usually the result of misunderstanding how travel insurance actually works. The real problem is not always the insurance company. The real problem is expectation versus reality. Travelers expect protection. Insurance companies enforce contracts. Travel insurance is not a safety net that catches you automatically. It is a legal agreement with strict definitions, timelines, exclusions, and conditions. If even one condition is violated, the insurer has the legal right to reject your claim entirely, even if the emergency was real and serious. One of the biggest reasons claims get rejected is pre-existing conditions. This is also the most misunderstood concept in travel insurance. Many people think pre-existing means only serious diseases, that is WN. A pre-existing condition can include high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, heart conditions, migraines, stomach issues, or even old injuries. If you had symptoms, treatment, medication, or medical advice related to a condition before buying the policy, insurers may classify it as pre-existing. If your emergency is even loosely connected to that condition, your claim can be denied. Travelers often say, "But I felt fine." Insurance companies don't care how you felt. They care about medical history. Another major reason claims are rejected is non-disclosure. Some travelers hide information to get cheaper premiums. Others genuinely forget details or assume they are not important. Insurance companies verify claims thoroughly. They review hospital records, medical histories, prescription data, and timeline. If anything does not match what was declared, the claim is at risk. Even small mistakes matter. Incorrect travel dates, missing countries, wrong duration, or inconsistent answers can trigger red flags. Insurance companies are not forgiving when it comes to documentation accuracy. They assume inconsistencies mean risk or fraud. Late notification is another silent claim killer. Most policies require travelers to notify the insurer immediately or within a specific time window after an emergency occurs. Many people delay this step, thinking they will deal with insurance later. That delay can be enough to invalidate the claim. Insurance companies argue that delayed notification prevents them from managing costs or arranging proper care. Whether you agree or not, the rule exists. If you break it, insurers use it as grounds for rejection. Using known approved hospitals or doctors is another common issue. Some policies require treatment at approved or recognized facilities. Tourists usually go to the nearest hospital, which makes sense in emergencies. But insurers may later argue that proper procedures were not followed. Documentation is where most claims collapse. Insurance companies require detailed proof for everything. Hospital admission reports, diagnosis notes, treatment records, prescriptions, receipts, discharge summaries, and proof of payment are all required. Missing documents weaken claims significantly. Language barriers create additional problems. Hospitals often issue reports in local languages. Insurance companies may refuse to process claims without certified translations. Many travelers don't realize this until weeks later, when claims stall or get rejected. Alcohol-related incidents are another high-risk area. If alcohol is involved in any way, insurers become extremely strict. Even if alcohol was not the main cause, insurers may argue that it contributed to the incident and deny the claim. Adventure activities are a massive rejection trigger. Activities like skiing, scuba diving, hiking, water sports, and motorbike riding are often excluded unless extra coverage is purchased. Many travelers assume normal travel insurance covers these activities. It often does not. Scooter and motorbike accidents are one of the most rejected claim categories worldwide. Renting a bike feels normal while traveling, but insurers treat it as high risk. If your policy excludes motorbike use, claims are often denied instantly. Traveling against medical advice is another serious issue. If a doctor advised you not to travel and you ignored that advice, insurers may deny coverage. This applies strongly to heart conditions, chronic illnesses, and pregnancy or related travel. Pregnancy coverage itself is highly restricted. Many policies only cover complications up to a certain week. Anything outside that window may not be covered. Many travelers never read these clauses. Refusing or ignoring medical advice during treatment can also affect claims. Leaving hospitals early, refusing recommended tests, or not following treatment plans gives insurers an argument that the traveler increased their own risk. Routine treatment is usually not covered. Travel insurance is designed for emergencies, not regular checkups or non-urgent care. If insurers decide the treatment was avoidable or not medically necessary, they may reject the claim. Coverage limits are another shock. Some claims are approved, but only partially. If your policy limit is low, anything beyond that limit comes out of your pocket. Cheap insurance often leads to expensive surprises. Timing of purchase matters more than people think. Many policies must be purchased before the trip begins. Buying insurance after leaving your home country often voids coverage completely. Travelers who buy late usually learn this the hard way. Country restrictions also matter. Some policies exclude specific countries or regions. Traveling to restricted areas can invalidate coverage entirely, even if the emergency is real. Credit card travel insurance creates false confidence. Coverage is usually secondary, limited, and conditional. If the trip was not fully paid using the card, coverage may not apply. Many travelers discover this only after filing a claim. Proof of travel is another requirement people ignore. Boarding passes, passport stamps, hotel bookings, and itineraries may be required to verify dates. Missing proof can delay or deny claims. Insurance companies use fraud detection systems. Even honest claims can be flagged for review. Investigations delay payments and sometimes end in rejection if inconsistencies are found. Medical evacuation claims are the most complex of all. Evacuation must be medically necessary and approved by the insurer. If you arrange evacuation independently, insurers may deny payment even if the evacuation saved your life. Many travelers assume evacuation decisions are automatic. They are not. Approval and coordination matter. Acting without insurer involvement can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Policy wording is the root cause of most claim rejections. Words like reasonable, necessary, and emergency have legal definitions. What feels urgent to you may not meet the insurer's definition. So how do smart travelers avoid rejection? First, they read the policy properly, not just the highlights. Second, they disclose medical history honestly. Third, they buy insurance early. Fourth, they contact the insurer immediately during emergencies. They keep every document. They take photos, save emails, request proper hospital reports, and keep digital backups. They follow medical advice and avoid excluded activities. They choose realistic coverage limits. They understand exclusions. They treat insurance as a system, not a product. Most claim rejections are not bad luck. They are the result of broken rules. Understanding those rules gives you control. Travel insurance is not about fear. It is about preparation. The difference between a paid claim and a rejected claim is usually knowledge, not the emergency itself. Travel should bring freedom, not financial regret. Buying insurance is only step one. Understanding it is what actually protects you.